Hello, Jasmine Harding here. I am here in Mulhuzzy in South County Meath, and as you can see, I'm in an unimproved meadow. You can hear me kicking through the vegetation here, and this meadow has a lot of creeping buttercup, plenty of meadow brown, and I'm just four just here. See them jinking above the surface. These are males looking for a mate, and actually this one has located a female, but she has already mated, so he's wasting his time with her, and she made it clear that she wasn't interested. Now, why am I showing you this field? Well, this field has a lot of wildflowers, a lot of nectar resources. It has a lot of sorrel. See the common sorrel here, food plant of the small copper butterfly, also the food plant of the forester moth. Although this habitat is not suitable for forester moth, there are other elements of the habitat that have to be here. And you can see it's really flower rich. And this, according to the farmer, has never been reseeded and has no fertiliser applied in recent years. In fact, hasn't had fertiliser applied in decades. And there's plenty of yellow rattle in it, as you can see down here. So it's quite a nice field for where it is in the heavy soils in South County Meath. And what I'm going to do is I am going to carry out a little experiment. I'm going to do a zigzag walk across the field and count all the meadow brown butterflies I see. And then I am going to go to another field and I'm going to count the meadow brown butterflies in that field using the zigzag walk technique. And that field is an intensively managed field. It hasn't been reseeded, but it's had a lot of fertiliser applied and it's been cut for silage, usually twice a year, so it's going to be quite different. And just to give you another visual here, and then I'm going to show you the other field, and I'll do a count there too, and we'll see how many meadow brown we find and other butterflies we find compared to this really nice unimproved grassland. I'm looking now at the improved grassland, as it's called. I don't like using the phrase improved, which sounds like an endorsement, but agriculturally improved means that it's been reseeded or fertilized. And you can see here a dock, broadleaf dock, and a fairly extensive nettle bed. And this is at the lower end of the field, so as you can see there's a rise in the field, so the chemicals drain away towards the lowest point, and this explains the prevalence of nettles here, and the watercourse is behind them. And this field has a lot more broad bladed grasses than the other field, a lot of timothy, Yorkshire fog. It wasn't reseeded, so it does still have some finer bladed grass in it. It also has a lot of dock, and it does have some common sorrel, but there you see it here. But the density is a lot lower than in the extensive and unimproved grassland. So I am going to do a zigzag walk here as well and do my butterfly count. And just to say, the meadow brown is quite resilient butterfly. It still occurs even in some grasslands that have been fertilized, but if they're reseeded and sown with perennial ryegrass, just in clover, you simply won't get them breeding in it. But in a grassland like this you will still get them, but my guess is the population will be a lot lower. So I'm going to do my zigzag walk now, and I'll return to you with the results. Right, I finished my survey work. On the unimproved field I saw 44 meadow brown, and a painted lady. And I also saw a moth with a threat category associated with it. It's ranked in the 2016 moth list. It's called yellow shell. It's declining in Ireland. In the improved field, I saw 12 meadow brown as opposed to 44, but I did see 4 small tortoiseshells, and the prevalence of stinging nettles explains that. So overall, the unimproved grassland wins.